Well, hi folks, and welcome back to Isle of Wight Bushcraft. And this time out, folks, I'm on a special overnighter. Why special? Well, this time the folks at Lavievert have kindly sent me a hammock to trial, test and review. Well, I think you're going to like this one, guys. So stay tuned. Well, I've got this nice spot here that I've got a nice sturdy oak tree. It's a young oak tree. There's no dead limbs. There's no widowmakers above me, so we're okay there. And I've got this nice, fairly stout cedar above me. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put this this tarp up. I'm using the 4x3 DD olive green tarp this time. I'm going to put it between these two trees here. I have paced it out 4.5 to 5 paces, so I've got the correct distance that I need. So like I say, I'm going to put this tarp up and then get the hammock out and give you a little showing of this. So this is the first night. I've brought it out first time. I'm going to put it between these trees and see what it's like to sleep in. I've just put it up quickly in the garden. It does feel very comfortable, and you won't believe the price point of these. Excellent value, but we'll go into that a bit later. But first of all, let's put this tarp up and get camp set. There we are, there's the tarp up. A little tip I'd like to share with you guys, what we've been trying last couple of times, is putting the like a porch mode, so we're dropping the tarp down quite steeply at the back, help keep the wind out, and just give you a little bit more protection. And then put two stanchions, one on either corner, as you can see, and then we put a guy line on this middle anchor point on the tarp, and then just put this taller stanchion in, and then guy that out. And what we found, last couple of times I've been using this system, what I found, it's great because you can put your hammock up, which I'll do in a moment, put your hammock up in between your two trees, and you've got standing room, as you can see. So rather than stoop and have to get out from under your tarp, I found this is another option. I have mentioned the Dutch barn system before, but this is another option that you can try, and we've found that this really works well. It will shed any rain because you've got a pitch this way and also going back down behind. So we've got this lavievert hammock, as I said at the beginning, at the outset. Lavievert approached me and have asked me to test and review this product, their hammock. As you know, I love hammock camping, as do many of you out there. I'll just put the old Spectaculars on and I'll just give you a bit of the bump on it. Yeah, so what they're saying is it's actually a double hammock. It's made from a 210T nylon parachute fabric. It's green and gold, just the one colour. It measures 300 by 200 centimetres, or if you want inches, 118 inches by 78 inches. So I have just tried it in the garden previously. You can lay across the hammock really, really well. Also with this hammock you get two daisy chain tree straps, which is really, really useful. Comes with the hammock, and two heavy duty carabiners to act as your attachment points and your water break, so that's really good. The maximum load of the hammock is 200 kg or 440 pounds. So there we are. Great piece of kit this. Yeah, as you can see guys, when I open it up, it comes with these real love. I've already bought some of these previously, but these are just the same quality. These daisy chain tree straps, and two of those, so you get a pair of those, as well as the hammock. And the hammock also, as you take the hammock out, this bag is actually attached to the hammock, so you're never going to lose your bag. A useful feature, that. Another thing that I was really impressed about is the hammock already comes rigged at each end. They've put this webbing material through these loops through the ends of the hammock and are already rigged, and that's exactly how I rig mine. So I don't know if they've been watching my videos or something, but they've rigged it exactly the same. But that's a real bonus. That saves you having to muck about. And again, like I say, you've got this heavy duty carabiner that comes with it, so it's already out the bag, ready to attach to your tree straps. You could put this straight to your tree straps, and you've got your water break. I will be adding a couple of whoopee slings just for ease of adjustment, but you don't necessarily need those. As I say, you've got many. If I just undo these daisy chain tree straps, you can see that you've got various or multiple attachment points, so you could use those, just obviously just put your carabiner at whichever attachment point that you wanted to get your correct hang for your hammock. But I will be putting some whoopee slings on, but you don't need those. You could easily get away without the use of those, but I was really impressed by that. Anyway, let's put the hammock up now. So I'm just putting these tree straps round. You know the drill, guys. All about sort of neck head height, and if you can, good to put them round twice if you're able to. I can on this one, and then just through that end loop, and there we go. There's one tree strap, and then because your hammock is already rigged to go, you could just put straight onto your daisy chains. there we are. Look at that. Simplicity itself. Really impressed with that. But like I say, I will be adding, just because I like them, I will be putting a couple of whoopee slings on. Just give you a little tour around the hammock. As you can see, my sleeping bag is laying quite a nice diagonal lay there. And they even give you this little cup bag as well, which you can hook on to the end of your hammock and put your cup in. So take my boots off, as I always do, before I get in my hammock, and put my knife down there. Always take my knife off and my boots off before I get into my hammock, because, as I've explained before, where the hammock's under tension, it would little rip or anything, it would soon escalate. Well, there we are. That gives you an idea of the size of the hammock. You can get a really nice diagonal lay. There's no bug net comes with this hammock, so if you're going to be using it where there's a lot of insects, I wouldn't recommend it for nighttime use where there's insects, but for daytime use, or the beach, or in the UK at the moment, it's coming to the end of the summer, the insects are dying down a bit. I'm taking a little bit of a chance tonight, so it'd be interesting to see what sort of a night's sleep I have in that. I'll let you know in the morning. But very roomy, very comfortable. I've got a really nice diagonal lay here, and it's very comfortable. Loads of room, plenty of room. So like I say, we're field testing this tonight to see what sort of a night's sleep I have in it, and yeah, we'll be able to better tell you in the morning what it was like. But I thought it was really nice of the guys at lavievert to send me this to trial it, and they're going to be doing a special deal on this. They're going to give me a link so that you can get this even better price. But also, now the folks at lavievert have sent me 2 extra hammocks. And what I'm going to do is going to give these away in a competition. So if you'd like to win yourselves a hammock, listen up, guys. First of all, you need to be a subscriber, and through the course of this video, at various stages, I'm going to be showing some letters. What I want you to do is get all of those letters, and then put them together, but in reverse, and tell me what the word is in your comments, and also just tell me why you'd like to win one of these hammocks. So there we are. Look for the letters through the video, put them together in reverse to get the word, and tell me why you'd like to win one of these. I'll leave the competition going for a month. Hope you do well with that. But there we are. That's a great little prize, that. 2 of these hammocks to give away this competition. Anyway, I'm just about finished camp now, so I'm just going to finish off a few things, and I think it'd be time to get a fire going. just going to use some birch bark and a little bit of fat wood and some fat wood shavings onto the birch bark, and we use that to start our fire. Another little tip, guys, when you're cutting your brushwood and you're going to light your brushwood, it's always useful to cut yourself a Y stick so that you can rest your brushwood on top of your Y stick, and then you can lift it up and down with one hand. You could use two sticks, but then you need two hands. I always think it's good if you've got one hand free, just in case you need to make an adjustment. But put your brushwood on a Y stick, and then once you've lit your fat wood or your birch bark, whatever it is, rather than smother that and douse it, you can lift that up and down, let the air get underneath and get your fire going. I find that's a really useful little tip, that. I'm just putting some wood for my, this is a bit of old gnarly oak for my fire lay. It just helps give the fire a good start. So just using the birch bark as a collector, really. It'll also burn as well. So again, just using the spine of the knife to get some of this fat wood. So there we are, we got some fat wood dust mixed in with some fat wood splinters or knife shavings, just to extend the life of it. And so we'll put a spark to that now and light our fire. There we go. There we are. Now we can take our Y stick, put our brushwood on top, and we can lift that or lower it as we need to. There we go, that's fine. Take that Y stick out, that's great. There we go, we've got our fire going. There we go. Some water into my potatoes. Pretty simple fare for this evening, just some new potatoes. And I've actually got some fish fingers for tonight. I'll do some tomatoes and fried tomatoes and onions as well. So that should be plenty for me. Potatoes have been boiling for a while now, so I'm just going to put some onion into that and some red pepper. There we go. Good old fish fingers for tonight's dinner. 10 of them. Will I be able to eat them all? Oh yes. No problem at all. They, like I say, it's not haute cuisine, but they will be most welcome because I feel very hungry and I do like fish fingers, and I shall wolf these down. Look at that, fit for a king. Beans as well. Can't beat beans. on go the beans. Look at that. That's what they call man food. Oh, I'm looking forward to eating that. Well, I'm gonna kick back and enjoy this wild camp dinner. That tastes really good.
Them beans sure are good.
Well, it's getting to that time of the evening now where everything goes quiet, and just hearing a few pheasants over the open land just over there, and the wind's dropped, and it really is really quiet. This is the time of the evening that I really love, just before it gets dark, and all you can hear is the odd crow, as I say, a pheasant over in the distance, and just the little roar of the fire. Just got a small little campfire this evening. It has rained quite a lot, so okay with a fire now. We last time we came out, Buddy and I, we didn't. We bought like a raised fire bed, so that we didn't catch anything, didn't take any chances. But because the ground's fairly wet, because we've had a good bit of rain now, should be okay. As I say, just a little small campfire. So it will be interesting to try this hammock tonight. I'm looking forward to trying it, and as I say, I have laid in it, but I've not tried it for the for an overnighter as of yet. So it's its first outing, but as I said earlier, I'm pretty impressed with it. It's a fair size, there's plenty of spread in it, and like I say, you can lay diagonally across it. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on with that this evening. But it really is lovely in here. It's so peaceful. See, as you can see, I've got more than enough headroom, which is great. Getting out of the hammock at the night, I haven't got to crouch, as I said before. I can stand. I've got work room. I really do like this setup, guys. Yeah, but there we are. Look, I mean, look at the height. It's lovely. Really, really nice. And there's my hammock. Yeah, I really do prefer this. So just showing you. There's my, what you know about the utility line. I've said that many times. You can see why they're so useful. You can just hang your stuff there. My little light, and there's my lovely hammock. I've got my Thermarest X-Therm sleep pad in there, and my Arctic bag. You see it looks well comfortable. Very comfortable indeed. And just bringing you around from this side, you can see the kind of room. There we are, you see the room that you've got. It's a great setup, and just put that the back part of the tarp down at a fair angle, just to give you a bit of privacy. Not that you need it in a forest, there's no one around, but you know what I mean. Just to keep the breeze off, give you that little bit of security. But then this porch front that's open, so much room. And I'll just show you at the top, you can see that it will shed rain, because you've got this pitch coming down here, same the other side, and then the pitch at the back, so it shouldn't puddle at all. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this setup. There we are, really nice, really pleased with this. And maybe you give it a try, guys, and let me know your thoughts. Well, it's that time of night, guys. And I'm getting tired. It's trying to this hammock. Time to try this hammock out, and I must admit I'm quite looking forward to it. So I'm just going to kick back for a little bit. Oh. Yeah, having the old sleep pad in makes a... Oh, that is lovely. Oh, yeah. I think once I get sorted out and get safely tucked in, I think I'll be very comfortable. So anyway, I'm going to hit the sack now, guys, and I'll see you in the morning, and I'll let you know what it's like. Well, there we are, guys. I've not long woken up. It's 8 o'clock. 5 to 8 I've woken up. Woke up in the night, obviously, you know, as you get older, answer the call of nature. But otherwise, I've had a lovely sleep. It's yeah, no problem sleeping in this at all. Very comfortable. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this hammock at all. Sleeping it, in actual fact, it was really nice. Not to have the bug net up, and I haven't been bitten or anything. I'm okay. But it was quite liberating. I'm used to sleeping in a hammock with a bug net up over you to protect you, but being open like this. Particularly with the tarp open as well, it's lovely. I've got a lovely view of the forest, but I found it very liberating, particularly with the fire going last night and illuminating all the forest around me, plus the underside of the tarp. Very atmospheric, but no, lovely. No problem at all, this hammock. Really nice to sleep in. I like the fact as well that you can just, you know, if you just gather up the side of it, you can just rest your arms on it and just, have a little lay in the morning and relax with your arms out like this to the side. So it's really nice. So yeah, very good. Very impressed with this hammock. Oh well, it's time to get up. Oh, get back and enjoy this breakfast. I always think it's lovely to wake up in the morning, have yourself a nice breakfast in the woods. Well, there we are, guys. That's the end of this overnighter and the trial test and review of this lavievert hammock. I must say I'm very impressed with it, and like I said, I'm able to give away 2 of these, so all the best with the competition. Yeah, field tested, as I say, for the money, really good. Well, thanks for joining me again, guys, and hope you found that helpful. All being well, I'll see you on the next video, so take care, bye for now.